The beaches of Normandy have seen fear, but never anything like this. In the gray dawn of June 6, 1944, as German guns carved fire through the mist, something impossible broke through the smoke. Not a Sherman, not a Churchill, but a machine from another century. A desert tan M1 Abrams, 70 tons of modern armor, sensors, and firepower, materializing in the deadliest hour of the Second World War.
Was ist das für ein Panzer? Unmöglich! Das ist der Abrams! Wir sind verloren!
For a heartbeat, the battlefield froze. German officers thought it was a secret Allied superweapon. American soldiers thought they were hallucinating. But the war did not wait for answers. Because here, on this beach, time itself doesn't matter. Only survival does. So what happens when a tank built for the 21st century collides with an army forged in 1944? Does overwhelming technology guarantee victory? Or can sheer numbers, entrenched defenses, and the ruthless tactics of the Wehrmacht break even the most advanced weapon ever built? Tonight, we find out. The shockwave of the impossible ripples across the beach. The Abrams pushes forward, its engine growling like something alive, carving deep tracks into the wet Normandy sand. Around it, smoke drifts in slow, heavy curtains, fractured only by the staccato flashes of MG-42 fire raining down from the cliffs. To the German defenders, this isn't a tank, it's an omen, a creature of steel that shouldn't exist, shrugging off gunfire that once stopped entire Allied battalions. Their doctrine, their tactics, their war, none of it prepared them for this moment. Yet the Abrams is not invincible. It is alone, outnumbered, surrounded by a force that knows every inch of this beach and has spent years perfecting the art of killing armor. And as the Tiger battalions begin to roll from the tree line, the question shifts. Not, what is this machine, but can it survive what comes next? The ground trembles before anyone sees it. The deep, mechanical growl of a tiger bison rolling out of the smoke like a beast that refuses extinction. Its armor, thick and brutal, was once the terror of every Allied tanker. Moments later, the Panzer IV joins beside it, forming a steel phalanx as German infantry rally behind their champions. For the first time, the Abrams hesitates. Not from fear, but from calculation. 70 years of evolution stand between these machines. Its targeting system locks on while it's still moving, something the Tiger crew cannot fathom. A single shot, precise, stabilized, turns the Panzer IV into a fireball. Yet the Tiger doesn't break. Its AP rounds slam into the Abrams' flank, sparking harmlessly off composite armor. The German crews stare in disbelief, then double down. Selkai Babe Z. Half tracks surge forward, infantry pouring out in waves. What was a duel is now an ambush. Smoke swallows the battlefield as the Abrams fights half-blind, its primary sensors shattered, relying only on faint audio cues and a flickering backup display. Yet somehow, instinct and engineering collide. One last shot, fired into the void, finds its mark. Another Tiger collapses in flames. For a moment, it feels possible. For a moment, the future might win. Then the Germans adapt. Pak crews reposition. Panzerfaust teams close in. And from a narrow angle, one the Abrams cannot cover, a tungsten core round slices through a vulnerable seam in its side armor. The impact is small. The consequences are not. Fire erupts from the engine deck, crawling across the hull as the crew struggles to escape. They never do. When the flames finally settle, the beach falls silent. German soldiers gather around the smoldering wreck, staring at the remains of a machine they cannot comprehend. One last impossible visitor, defeated not by technology, but by war itself.